What's up, people? How are you doing? I saved this video to watch a while ago, and I forgot the reason. I forgot what this video was about. I think it was about heat in China. Extreme heat that's making people sleep in the market. But since I'm not sure, let's watch the video, and then we'll find out. Me and you.
Imagine this, it's a very Chinese time of your life, and you decide to head on over to the Chinese supermarket, but for some reason, it looks less like a place to buy groceries and more of a retirement home. I'm talking uncles and aunties fully set up between the soy sauce and the instant noodles.
Okay, that's... I didn't think it would be this bad, or the entire hallways completely filled with people sitting on the ground, obstructing the way for whatever reason. Maybe the heat again, I'm not sure.
Kids doing homework on the floors, shirtless grandpa locked in on their final...
Okay, they're literally leaving the market. Okay, that's way worse. I thought, hey, I'm gonna spend the night here, maybe. No, people are leaving there. I don't doubt them. Some of them may be, finding a way to take a shower in the market. There's a lot of people, probably like 5, 6 people. I'm not gonna say 6 or 7 people. Like 6 or 7 people on the market. No, there's entire neighborhoods here. Damn.
Of mahjong, and even somebody napping next to the drinks with their bare foot on the freezer.
Okay, I'm not gonna drink anything from the shelf. That's terrible.
First glance, you're thinking...
I mean, some people are into that, but I'm not one of them.
Nah, this gotta be staged. Social experiment. Propaganda? This is just a regular summer in China. People are essentially camping in the supermarkets for the free air conditioning because the heat outside is straight up scorching. Turning on the AC? What?
Okay, I'm not sure. I can't confirm, but I don't think the video of the sleeper is real. Because I see a lot of them that are clearly fake. They put something in their shoes to make them stick to the ground. I don't think that one is real. There's no importance to overall team, but say, hey, it's not that bad,
Outside is straight up scorching.
Like this, not this bad. This level of bad. I don't think this one is real.
Turning on.
But it might be. I can't say for sure. But I don't think it's real.
On the AC? What a waste. People were so desperate that in Chongqing, residents were filmed sitting in riverbeds and hiding in caves just to cool off. Actual caveman solutions.
Cave divers when it's the devil's butthole with 1% chance survival.
Oh, it got so hot that you went back to prehistoric survival tactics. To make things worse, power grids were getting overloaded. Some areas rationed electricity. That means even if you had air conditioning at home, it didn't mean you could use it freely.
Damn, that's... Okay, that's tough. How much round is the heat there? Is it as bad as it is here in Brazil? Because this seems worse from what he's saying. Seems a lot worse.
At that point, you're scared too because the bill might jump or the electricity might just cut. So when you got 40 degrees outside, unreliable electricity, expensive AC, you remember that your local degrees outside, unreliable because the bill might jump or the electricity might just cut. So when you got 40 degrees...
40 degrees has it's worse than... At least in Sao Paulo where I live, it's way worse. That's... Okay, that's like... You might get... Ew, we might faint in the middle of the street with 40 degrees of heat outside. Holy. I don't know how humid it is in China, how dry the weather is. But depending on how much it is, it might be a lot worse than just 40 degrees.
Outside, unreliable electricity.
The sensation might be worse than 40 degrees.
Expensive AC, you remember that your local supermarket exists. In Suining, a city in Sichuan, China, a supermarket owner uploaded a video looking like they discounted every item in the store. The entrance of his store is absolutely packed, not with shoppers, but with hundreds of elderly people, not browsing or buying, just existing.
I'm sorry, this is not related to the video, but every time I see a bald guy with a shiny hat, just make me want to go, It's an instinct from high school.
It's giving community center. Some are sitting on stools they brought from home, some are squatting, some are fully posted on the floor, and the crowd even spilled into the lobby and the aisles. People chatted, played games, laughed, argued.
Hey, it's a good way to make new friends, I guess. Oh, hey, it's Adolf. Oh, Adolf. We'll say hello.
Argued, and yes, some even complained that the air conditioning wasn't cold enough. The most cursed part, some seniors didn't even bring chairs, so they took their shoes off and sat on them. Bare feet on the floor, in a supermarket,
Bare feet and shirtless. Look at his nipple.
in 40-degree heat. Customers actually trying to buy groceries had to squeeze past this human wall, dealing with the sweaty foot smell, cigarette smoke, and the hot humid air.
Are you smoking there? Why are you smoking there? Is your addiction that bad you need to smoke everywhere? Gosh, man.
The store owner said that there were 300 to 400 people per day at peak. Staff even noticed patterns. Invasion time was 2 p.m. Mornings were quieter. Afternoons, rev up those fryers, and they'd show up every evening after 7 p.m. for a whole month. Imagine walking in to buy eggs and you get greeted with a mahjong tournament where frozen beef slices are the prize.
That sounds fun, actually. That sounds incredible. I don't know how to play mahjong, but I would want to participate. It seems so fun. Maybe just go there to buy some extra protein for you. You see a mahjong tournament, you get in there, and you get frozen beef as a reward for winning. That sounds fantastic. The fan idea was smart. At least they have some plugs nearby to turn it on. That's smart.
At least they're demo testing the fans. They're ensuring it works
Hey,
properly.
at least it has good quality, but then it's so small. How does it even work? Is this even useful? A fan this small? Especially have to share one this small. You can like cool down your head, and that's it. Not even your neck, just your face. Why are you leaving the drinks outside the freezing thing?
You know, this might not even be cold enough. He could scooch over a bit and just climb straight into the freezer.
Imagine how to, like, your favorite drink is this one. Next to his feet. Stinky feet. Sweaty, stinky feet. Dude, I would skip. It doesn't matter if it's my favorite drink. I can live without that. Oh shit.
He could scooch over a bit and just climb straight
Or you can kick his balls. Free air, just go boom, straight to the nuts.
into the freezer.
Are you looking at my testicles, Neurog?
I cannot see a single sight of a shoe or a sock.
I can see some Crocs.
And here's where it gets awkward because you can't just kick them out. I mean, you can, so the owner wanted them gone. But also, how do you yell at 400 elderly people just trying not to get a heat stroke? That's where
I mean, it's bad for your business and all that, but you can't let those people like have a heat stroke outside. At times like this, you gotta make a sacrifice. Unless you're very much obstructing every single client, like the people in the corridor, hallway. Like, hey, just say, hey, you can stay in the hallway. At least go to somewhere you're not gonna, get in the way of the clients, please. At least this much, you need to say at least that, to not get in the way of the people that are trying to, buy their eggs, their chicken, rice, beans, whatever. I just think things I don't buy when I go to the market.
where your morals get the best of you. He told the reporters the crowds blocked entrances, made the store dirty, and scared away the actual paying customers. Small
Yeah, and that's the way you get to say, hey, at least, don't get in the way of the clients. At least that much you can do here. You can stay here, just don't ruin my business, okay? Deal? Deal.
supermarkets already operate at barely profitable margins. I mean, they are contributing to the supermarket loyalty programs, just not with purchases. Now, culturally, chasing away elderly people, especially during a heat wave, makes you the villain. So the owner
Yeah, it makes you the villain, but they're kind of disturbing the clients. I don't know if disturbing is the right word. Getting in the way, whatever it is, they're kind of get in the way of the clients.
Just endured it. Another store manager even captioned this video with, "Be my customer, I'll spoil you," basically welcoming them. Other cities weren't spared either. Some people were filmed lying on the bottom shelves after the products, literally using retail infrastructure as cooling furniture. And well, if you can't beat them, join them. Since it's become the meta, even college students entered the chat.
Therapy is a safe
Oh,
space
no,
that you need
we
to
got an
breathe,
ad.
self-reflect, and process your
About
own goals,
therapy?
your own vision for your
No!
At
The last time I went to a therapist, I made a joke and he started writing it down. The motherfucker stole my jokes!
Anti-Nanshan College in Shandong, a student named Zhang posted a video about his dorm not having air conditioning. So, he went to a nearby supermarket to cool off. And guess what? Everyone else had the same idea. By the time he arrived,
Ooh, college students, that's terrible.
dozens of students were already there, sitting on the floor between shelves, textbooks
I can say that I am a college student. I know I'm a terrible person.
out, phones charging, basically turning the supermarket into a bootleg study hall. The aisles were so packed that the shoppers could barely move. Nessens joked that the supermarket
At least there's no weed in there. I guess that's a positive. When you go to college here, that's got people spraying whatever it is on every single wall, shitting on the floor, smoking weed every day. And I'm not making a reference to the song, they smoke weed every single day, every hour of the day. In public, not in the bathroom, in public. Don't go to public college here. It's terrible.
had become the university's unofficial library. Online reactions were exactly what you'd expect. Their argument was simple: supermarkets are businesses, not public parks. Basically, shopping was unbearable when every aisle looked like an outdoor street market. But supporters like parks. Basically,
she
shopping
kinda
was
looks like my
unbearable
grandma.
when every aisle
Even the hairstyle, she kind of looks like my grandma. I want to hug her. I miss my grandma. She's unlucky. She's safe. She's alright. I just miss her. Just like spending time with my grandma. Is there something wrong with it? She's nice. She makes good food.
looked like an outdoor street market. But supporters clapped back. They argued that supermarkets already use AC anyways, so people sitting there doesn't really add much cost. A lot of netizens said that if the supermarket was smart, they could just turn the lobby into a tea room and charge a small fee.
I mean, the problem is not the cost of the air conditioner seats. Yeah, it is on every day, every hour. Except when it's closed, of course. But the problem is, you're getting in the way of the other clients. Like, if I wanted to get the drink or the guy's putting his feet in there, I would skip it. I would not get close to that guy with his barefoot on the drinks. Okay? We get, agreement on that part that it is getting in the way of the other clients.
Now, once supermarkets started getting full in capacity, people realized all air conditioning is free if I'm bold enough. Every cooled indoor space becomes an option. Shopping malls occupied, subway stations claimed, fast food open 24/7. Not ordering, not even pretending to order.
Come on, you could just order some food in there. At least some food in there. If we're gonna do AC, you gotta get the tables from other clients that want to eat. At least pay them for it. Fast food is worse than market because there is a very limited space in restaurants and in fast food. So at least buy some food from there, okay? We can agree to that? No, I don't think we can. But go to supermarket, subway, mall, whatever. But in a fast food restaurant, in restaurants in general, the space is very limited to fill if people are not buying anything. It's way more complex when it comes to a restaurant because of the very limited space.
Just sitting there for hours. At this point, you're just freeloading air. Chatting, playing cards, some even just lie on the benches. Eventually, local officials had to gently convince the seniors to leave so that the restaurant could actually function again.
Yeah, fair. It's very fair.
What's the next checkpoint? Let's just go straight into caves while wearing a winter jacket and eating hot pot. Outside, 42 degrees. Inside, 16 degrees. I mean, that's one way around natural weather cycles.
I would spend my time in here, even without the heat. This just sounds cool as hell. Imagine you just go, bro, hey bro, let's go to a cave restaurant. A restaurant in a cave, bro. Just take your jacket, it's very cold there. But the food is there, it's awesome, the atmosphere, impeccable. You feel like Batman in there. It's so cool. A restaurant in a cave is cool as hell. Without the heat outside, it's cool as hell. It's an amazing idea, and I love it.
I guess. Or you could just get the best of both worlds and go to a water park. Except the water's not cold enough, so you buy a pack of ice to jump into the public pool. And of course you can't
Okay, that's very smart and very funny. I would laugh a lot if I worked there and I just saw bring a bucket full of ice and jump in the pool. I would shake their hand and say, "Hey man, cool idea, love it." I would want to jump in the pool too, I guess.
forget the floating mahjong tables. Absolute
The people that love Mahjong, like, I knew it was popular, didn't know it was this popular, playing everywhere. I knew, oh, Mahjong is very popular in China. Yeah, it's very popular. But this level, that's honestly incredible, amazing. Here, you don't see everyone playing, I don't know, a game from Brazil, like table game from Brazil, I guess. I don't see people playing checkers or chess here all the time. But people try to play Mahjong all the time, I guess. They're playing everywhere from what is seen in this video, because, you know, I never been to China.
innovation, adapting to every scenario possible. If you thought camping and frozen food
With ice. The ice pieces, that's honestly incredible.
house was wild, walk into an IKEA in China and it looks like people live there. Fully horizontal mode, shoes off, under the blanket, entire 5-hour naps. People climb into display beds, doom scroll on sofa, entire 5-hour naps. People climb in
The first thing I thought when I saw her, it was, is this the guy with a filter? She's too pretty to be an actual person. I think it's a guy with a filter. There is no way.
into display beds, doom scroll on sofas, enjoy the air conditioning, and share beds with strangers while snoring. The kids play in
Okay, that sounds fun. But sharing a bed with a stranger. Okay, then I don't know because this word thing sounds bad, but sharing a bed with a stranger because of the heat, that sounds very funny.
the children's area, some do their homework on the showroom desks, and when tired, they just lie down on the beds. The parents just bribe them with the cheap IKEA ice cream. Why go to a theme park when you have furniture?
You have IKEA.
It's like everybody has their own section.
If people actually just sleeping there. Oh, hi, Grandpa.
This isn't just a
Oh,
crisis.
no.
It's a catastrophe.
A catastrophe.
Right now,
Damn,
millions
should I make a joke about that? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't know what it was about. I'm sorry.
There's
It's very funny no matter how much. I can get used to it. Just see people laying there on their phones, like, doom scrolling with their kid there. They're just spending time in a public place. Just very funny to me.
no way it's sanitary when people are reusing these mattresses and blankets every
A goth girl? I don't care if it's sanitary or not. I'll sleep in that blanket.
single day, right? This is what's called adapting to your environment. And then some areas become a matchmaking
Adapt to overcome.
dating venue, a place you could possibly find your future wife. The uncles and
No, imagine you go to Tinder and just go, hey, let's have an idea in IKEA. Because it's super hot outside. You gotta go to IKEA. I don't know what's gonna happen after the date, but it will be very fun.
aunties dress up twice a week, chatting over free air and coffee. There was even a chair swinging fight between 3 elderly women over 1 man. This place might be a good contender.
I'm not curious about that drama though. Fighting 3 older ladies fighting over a man. Don't you think would be very interesting to watch? I would film it too. And would give context if I knew what it was about. All of this just sounds very fun. Except for the killing heat outside. This experience. Okay, that was sounding like a tourist. Oh, people suffering! How fun! Let's take a picture, baby! I'm not saying like that. The heat outside is terrible. And this is the only way people can, like, survive. Actually survive, because it might kill someone, that heat outside. And this is the only way people have to, you know, live and without suffering.
to local parks, as long as you're into aunties over the age of 60. And here's the kicker.
You dare rich? What up? What's the word again? I don't know. The raising, the sweeter the fruit. The wrinkler the razier, the sweeter the fruit. Yeah.
Nobody is bothered. Napping in public is normal. On benches, in offices, on subway seats. Sleep is not embarrassing. It's efficient. You'd think IKEA would crack them down immediately.
Efficiency
They tried
first.
drafting rules banning impolite
Oops.
behavior like sleeping on the displays and taking your shoes off. But it never fully happened. Why? Because enforcing it would be impossible. And more importantly, it would alienate the customers. When IKEA opened its Zhengzhou store, within 1 hour, it attracted 80,000 visitors.
Ego. I forgot China has a lot of people. Damn, 80,000 in one place. And you still go to the restaurant, go to the IKEA.
They weren't there to shop. They were just stopping by for a quick nap. The head of IKEA China literally told the reporters that they welcomed these people. They welcomed customers sleeping.
Good job, IKEA. I mean, at the situation they are in, there's not much you can do. You say, hey, you can come in. I don't want you to die outside.
In the store. At that point, IKEA just stopped fighting and just leaned in. You know why? Because maybe, just maybe, today's napper is tomorrow's sofa buyer. Yeah, so the line between public space and private comfort in China
Yeah, if I was dying outside IKEA, hey, you can come here. Hey, sleep on that bed. The price is really nice.
is basically gone. People collectively decided if it's air conditioned, it's home. And honestly, when heat waves keep getting worse, it's inevitable. When it's 45 degrees outside,
Okay, I had to pause for a second there, but we're back.
and honestly, when heat waves keep getting worse, it's
I feel
inevitable.
bad for
When it-
like, I was gonna say this point. Your 70-year-old grandma either dies of a heat stroke or goes to IKEA to nap there on air condition. The better option is very obvious.
It's 45 degrees outside, nobody cares about etiquette. They care about not passing out. So yeah, don't be surprised if your local mall looks like a summer camp. Or you know what's even better? Buying a sofa from IKEA and then bringing it to the supermarket. That way you get the best of both worlds. See,
That's genius. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. Would you like to be my business partner?
even I'm starting to learn from them. Alright, well, I'm starving, so I'm gonna go to the grocery store to get some Chinese food. Or, sorry, I meant food. That's just a glimpse of how Chinese my mind has become.
Alright. It's a great video, and
Chinese food.
I hope the people in China like go past this heat this song if it hasn't been over yet. Because when is this video from? 13 days ago, 2 weeks ago. So maybe they're still in that situation. And again, I just hope they get past this song and can live their lives normally. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like it, subscribe.